Hello and welcome. This is my Dollar Tree haul for a little bit on Thursday, I believe. A little on Wednesday. Thursday, I did get one store that had quite a bit of stuff, so that was my big haul at one store. 54 titles I picked up there. And then today, which is Friday, got some more. But still, there's not a lot of stores with anything new in my area. So it's very disappointing. But I did find a lot of stuff I did not have. So start kind of shuffling through these. I mentioned before the Starlink toy that I know James found game discs for. This was the last figure that I was looking for that I know I'd seen in one of the stores. This one's a lot harder to find. There's 4 weapon packs that are pretty much at all the stores, or at least within my area I can find all 4 weapons, and then 3 other pilots like this one, similar to this one, that are fairly easier to find, but this one is definitely the hardest, so I was glad I found that one. Yeah. Alright, movies. Another IFC title, so I was glad to find that. It's called The Devil's Dolls. This one looks pretty interesting, and it does have a reversible cover, which I'm thinking about changing. There's the desk artwork. So you've got this cover, or this one. I really like this one a lot. I don't know why. Just seems really kind of different. In. There we go. Now my new cover. Alright, now some we got some Magnolia and Magnet titles I'm going to run through next, and then they'll just be kind of randoms. Magnolia, The Final Years. Every time I find a Magnolia title, I get it as long as I do not have it. This one here looks pretty odd. Is Crazy Love. This one I was happy to find. This one really looks interesting. Is Mercury Man. Guess he becomes some kind of a superhero. He was a firefighter. When supernatural substance is accidentally embedded in the body of an unsuspecting fireman, he is transformed into the superhuman Mercury Man. Let's see what that's about. 2359, a horror film. Time to Die. Yeah. And Sandman. I like the way they spelled that. Horror collection, 10 movies. We got Devil's Messenger, Slipstream, The Last Man on Earth, I Eat Your Skin, To Survive, Night Train Terror, Daughter of Darkness, Destined to be Ingested, Zombies Strippers. titles there. That again. I have a double feature, actually triple. The two bonus movie ones is Double Echo is the main feature, and then All Things to All Men and Heist. American Poltergeist. Seems to be a lot of poltergeist type titles out there. In the Name of Ben-Hur, The Legend Returns. An Asylum release. Probably very cheesy. I saw James pick this up, but I didn't realize who it was. Going to America, the Land of His Opportunity. I kind of glanced at it, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's Eddie Griffin. So I like Eddie. So I was like, I'll give this one a shot. Let's see. She-Borg, part woman, part machine, total destruction. Beneath the Leaves, A Killer is Back. Mira Sorvino, Paul Sorvino, and Doug Jones. But like I was saying, some of the stores still don't have anything actually out. The one I did hit, where I got the 54 titles on yesterday, they actually had that whole display full and stacked on top of each other, piled high. So I was thrilled to find that one, because that store actually had a nice amount. But for the most part, the few that did have, a lot of them have the poster up on the wall, but then they don't have anything in the store. So, so be it. This one here, Isabel. Try to go a little quicker. The Wannabe. Don't want to be too long with this. Let me go through. A lot of these here now I have slips for. This one looked pretty interesting. Mermaid Lake of the Dead. Watch the trailer for this. The trailer didn't look too bad. But again, I had the slip on that one. Six Ways to Die. One Death Isn't Enough. Got a few big names in there. Vinnie Jones, Vivica A. Fox, Tom Sizemore. Name a couple off there. Animated one here is Peter Pan. DQ Entertainment. Kind of weird. Part of Dairy Queen. But this is a E1 release. The Benefactor, Richard Gere. this one here is kind of looking forward to watching this. Yeah. Sitting on the floor, it's not comfortable. Ben Foster and Chris O'Dowd. I got this basically because it was Chris O'Dowd. Actually, I got it because it was Chris O'Dowd. The program, it's Lance Armstrong couldn't be beaten except by the truth. So this should be pretty interesting. One of the year's best films, gripping, and more like a documentary style film. Him and his drugs. Lost in the Sun. This is a nice looking slip. It's kind of got a metal look to it. A little sheen. Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. Now, I've been looking at this for a while, I think, on Hamilton's book, the Blu-ray. I kept kind of thinking, I think it might have been on Hamilton book or pop-up pack. Kept seeing it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to get that, but for $1, I'll check that out. It's Tribeca film. Well, it should be interesting. This one. Backwoods. Nature has a dark side. This guy looks like Mickey Rourke almost. After, well, actually his new look after he's been around. Dirty Lies. Living the dream will cost you. Kind of interesting. Chimera Strain. Can humanity survive? I've only seen one of this. Most of the other stuff I've seen a little bit around, so those should be a lot easier to come by, I believe. Yeah, for the most part, other than that horror collection one. This looks pretty interesting. The Late Bloomer. Got a lot of familiar looking faces in there. Some new label here that we're getting. Monumentum. That's one of the big labels in this haul. I've gotten quite a few of that title, or that label. We never had Paris. I already showed that I got this on Blu-ray, but I picked it up just so I can combo it out. Get me a new DVD case and double. Ghost Hunters on Icy Trails. I almost grabbed this last night, but it was a floater, but this one wasn't. It looks like a cute film. Ghost on the back looks pretty funny. This one, I think I've seen this one before, but it might have been a floater. Is the reason I never had gotten it. Was Vampire Dog. This one I've seen quite a bit. I kept passing it up, but there was only one film, which I can't recall what it was today, that I was picking up. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up. So because I hate spending just $1, so I usually grab something, a snack or a drink. But grabbed this one, was the I Love Lucy Christmas one, colorized. Well, I said sometimes I pass a lot of these DVDs up and eventually pick them up afterwards, just because. This is the only copy I've seen of this out of any of the stores so far, is All Dogs Christmas Carol. But plan on going out tomorrow and running my neighborhood. But I'm not going to do too much because, like today, I went out and was running around after work, and it was kind of vague. And then I really was like, I'm done. I'm not going to keep going. Nobody seems to have anything on the second a 2 week in a row Dollar Tree haul for Weekly Wow, and this area was really pathetic. Don't get me wrong, I am very happy for what I have found, but I mean, I do like going to the stores and at least know that they've got new movies. Regardless if I pick anything up, at least I know that they've got stuff in, and some of them didn't have anything new. I was happy to find this one. Is the 2-film collection, Police Academy 1 and 2. Downfall with this is they're both on the same disc. But I haven't seen any of the Police Academy in a while, so that'd be something to pop in. I was very surprised to see this rental title, Max. I've seen quite a few copies, but decided I'd go for it. I opened it up. I don't think they've ever rented it out, because there's not a fingerprint mark or anything on there. And if it was rented, there would have been something on it, some kind of smudging. So at least it's a new copy. Like I said, I got that at the store I found last night, and they actually had a few copies. So I'm guessing the stores that got a lot more cases than the average of about 4 got at least 2 of like every title, for the most part, what I could find, and others were only getting like 1. I was happy to find this. Girl at work said that this was really good. She just got finished watching this the other day. Is the Final Fantasy King's Slave. Grabbing these. Nice animation. I was also happy to find this one. It is Heir with Norman Reedus and Digimon Husel. I'm sure I'm butchering his name. I don't really know. I can't even recall if I've heard anybody actually pronounce his name. But something there. City of Sin. Rosario Dawson is in here. Danny DeVito. Don't really recognize some of the other names. But there you go. We have The Cured with Ellen Page. This one here I almost passed on, but then again I saw who was in it. West of Hell. This is the last stop. Lance Hendrickson and Tony Todd. Tony Todd was the reason I kind of grabbed this, along with Lance Hendrickson. I like both of those guys. So I'm not sure if this is like a horror movie or a regular Western. Russian Bride. Corbin Bernstein. I'm not sure of anybody else. The Covenant. Forgive us our sins. Definitely seems to be either Dollar Tree gets tons of animated stuff, horror flicks, and then the obscure A titles. The only one I found of this, I haven't seen any more of this anywhere, was Ben Affleck, Live by Night. I was real happy to get this one because I used to watch this TV show and I enjoyed it. It was the Best of the Equalizer with Edward Woodward. The only downfall is I didn't even realize it was going to be in the Digipack. Is the spine is plain. They didn't put any titling on it. But this is almost like more of like a promotional item. I mean, they got a barcode on it, but it's inside is advertising the box set or the individual series, but it says 2, 3, and 4. They don't even, it's not even numbered with the first one. But there's 5 episodes. Glad to have that one. Gravitas Venture title I found. This was during my nitpicking, only finding something. I think this was, yeah, this had to be a Tuesday or Wednesday earlier in the week that I found this. Was Chick Lit. The world's hottest new author has big secrets. This sounds really good. What was it? Kind of basically, these 4 guys end up writing after, was it something about 50 Shades of Grey. They decide to write a book, but they don't know that it's guys writing the book, so they get a woman to impersonate them, and somehow she ends up being the thing, and they have to keep shelling out books for her. So that one actually sounded pretty good. Legendary Beasts. Kraken, Megajaws, Bird Monster. Mythical creatures brought to life. So, this is a BBC release. Nightblade. Live by the pole, die by the blade. Got Todd Bridges. That's his name. Willis. See him here. Robot World, Built to Kill. I think it did actually pretty good about not really grabbing stuff that I already had. I think I only might have double dipped like twice on accident. But legs going numb. Sitting on it there. This was the only. Was this the only one, or I think I saw another one at another store? This. Well, I'm not too sure. Is Kung Fu Traveler, Tiger Chen. Journey to the past, save the future. Looks like Tiger Chen will be giving Jean-Claude Van Damme's Time Cop: A Run for Its Money. $10-cent pistol from the writers of Brooklyn's Finest. Joe Montiega. That's the only name that seems familiar on there. Never try to outsmart a wise guy. Ava's Possessions. The Exorcism is Just the Beginning. Like the neon lettering. How to Be Single. Rebel Wilson, Brie Larson. Or Allison Brie, I mean. Don't know if I've watched this one before, but glad to get that one there. There's a few Warner Brother titles in here too, so that was another big hit. Finally kind of thinning out on Mill Creek. It's the only one I've seen of this one, so this is probably a little bit more on the rare side. When the Bow Breaks. I was really kind of happy to see this because I remember seeing the trailer for this, and this looks really good. They want to have a baby but can't, and then get the girl to be the surrogate, and then somehow she ends up living with him and then starts trying to seduce the husband. Kids 8 Movie Marathon Volume 2. The True Story of Puss in Boots. Life's a Jungle. Primates of the Seven Seas. Amazon Jack. Aqua Tales. Dragon Guardians. Ivan the Incredible. And Dragon Hunters. I like the cover on that. Kind of neat little setup. And 2 discs, so at least they broke it up a bit. El Gringo, Scott Adkins and Christian Slater. One of the Warner Brother titles. Another 2-film collection. I think I have both of these. I'm going to check and see about comboing them out, because these are actually on their own disc. Is Run All Night and Unknown. Oh yeah, what was it? The Final Fantasy Kingslave one. This one has the Sony points. To you do 5 movies through Sony, you'll get a digital movie for free. So that one had one, and what else had one? There was another one that had the code for Sony. Actually, this one also had the Sony point card. Picked this one up today. The only one I've seen is The Brawler. A boxing movie. Got Ali on the back of his trunks. Operation Red Sea. I've only seen one of these as well. I don't know. said, but a lot of stores still don't have much, but some of the stuff is, I think, a little bit harder to come by. This one is the only one I saw of this, is the Special Collector's Edition. Alfie. Jude Law, Marissa Tomei, Susan Sarandon. Omar Epps is also in there. Never seen this, but I do remember the title. Got a lot of bonus features. You can see there. Another bigger title. French Kiss with Meg Ryan and Kevin Kline. The only one I've seen of this one. The only one I saw of this. I was happy to grab this one. I used to have this. I don't remember if it was on VHS or on DVD. Probably VHS. Was Space Jam. Found that one today. I've been kind of wanting to pick this up again. Glad I've held out. There's another one from today. Backwoods Butchers. The Midnight Horror Collection. It's 4 films. Brotherhood Coincience, Butchered, Unrated, Mother's Day Massacre, Breadcrumbs. And this one came in a red case. You can see. So it kind of stood out quick to see this. And this is the only one I've seen of this as well. I mentioned the side there. This was a flipper, double-sided one. And it was the only one of this I found too. I found this in the same store. This was actually the last store I hit today that I wasn't going to go to, but I think I picked up like 4 titles. That one, this one, and the last one I'll show was from there. This is a 5-film collection here. The 6 Degrees of Helter Skelter, America's Most Horrific Serial Killer, Charles Manson. The other 4 bonus movies on here is The Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm, Spec, The Amy Fisher Story, Murder So Sweet, and 1 disc for all 5 films. So, that was one of the other bit rarer ones to find. This one I only saw 1 copy as well, but I have this on Blu-ray. It's very cheesy, but I grabbed this anyway. Is Almighty Thor with Richard Grieco and Kevin Nash. I just picked it up because technically a superhero is just not great. Dwayne Johnson, San Andreas. Picked this up even though, I mean, I have the 3D on Blu-ray, so something, saw a few copies of that out. The only copy of this one I found today, but I have the Blu-ray anyway, is Miss Congeniality 2 in full screen. Better than nothing. Cartoon here. Sammy, I think it says Sammy and Company. Turtle Reef. Ventures is a splash away. Venture is a splash away. Looks like that same turtle from one of the other releases that we had in the past. Almost done with the DVDs and then on to the blues. This is one. This is at the last store I picked up here. Is Checkmate with Fat Joe. This here is Amityville Mount Mystery Road with the slip cover. The only one I've seen of this. Found me a copy of, found this one, what was this? This was Wednesday. Get Smart's Bruce and Lloyd with the motion lenticular cover. I've only seen this in the one store that I grabbed this. I was happy to find this. And this was also the last DVD I got today and at the last store. So I'm glad I actually went to that last store. The Silence of the Lambs Collector's Edition. It's a 2-disc set. Got some weight to it too. Got a lot of special features. So this whole bottom section here. No, you can't read it, but you can see all the 2 discs. And then there's invites here. Dr. Hannibal Lecter requests the pleasure of your company for dinner. But they're that's the front. They're all the same on the front, but it's like, I think it was 5 or 6 something recipe cards for the different stuff. So that was kind of neat. Collector's edition one. I mean, I do have the Blu-rays, but I wasn't sure if actually I have this on Laserdisc too, but basically wanted all the extra bonus material. Now Blu-rays. So I was always glad to get Blu-rays. A Golden Christmas. This is a Gaiam release. I said this is not too difficult to probably find. Did see this a few times. I know other people had been picking this one up. I finally found it for myself. So is Canine World Cup. I'm just looking at the cover of it. I mean, this is not a gravitas venture, but the animation just on the front of it kind of looks like it. So I'm hoping for the best. It's a combo pack. Found this one today. CBGB. I wasn't sure what this was when I saw people picking it up. I didn't realize it was an actual movie with the late Alan Rickman listed there as like the lead role of the club owner. This one I also found today, which I already have on DVD, but always good to get the Blu-rays. The epic sports movie Balls Out. So I will be comboing out this package that I've got. I don't think I saw anybody picking this up, and I found this is the 2018 Stanley Cup Champions, Washington Capitals. I'm assuming that they never won the Stanley Cup before until then. So it was kind of a big deal. It's a Blu-ray and DVD. So there's at least another sports title in this run of haul. This one here I've seen people getting is We the Party. Not really sure what it's about, but Mario Van Peebles film. This one here, kind of showing up now, is New World. Lee Jong-jae. I'm not about to try to pronounce any more of these names. A bit harder to pronounce. Scorched Earth. Gina Garano. Bringing men to justice is her only reward. Finally got this one. There is another one out there like this. Is Outpost. Rise of the Spetsnaz. This is the other one. Warner Bros. Title here. Going in Style. This one has a digital code that does work. I think I got this straight through Movies Anywhere. So this is the only thing I got that had a digital code. Out of this last little run. And the last one that I got here, I was happy to finally find this because I've been wanting to pick this up when it was in a purple case, is Prince's Purple Rain. So I was glad to finally get a hold of this. There's also DVDs out because I found the DVD first, and then while I was going through, this is a store I hit last night that actually had a lot of stuff. I was like, oh, DVD, I'll take it. And it was like, oh, Blu-ray, I'll take that instead. So that's everything for the last few days. Hopefully there'll be some more stuff, but basically some of the stuff I've been picking up is some extras. But thanks again. Thanks for all the subscribers and everybody who's been helping me get movies that were not showing up at my locations. And happy hunting.